Educators, I'm Don Tinney, your Vermont-NEA president, and I want to take a few moments to talk with you about the teacher's pension and how we can work together to not only preserve it, but strengthen it. Last week, hundreds of you heard the bad news. Treasurer Beth Pierce has recommended cuts in benefits and a hike in what you pay. She said she is making these recommendations to preserve our defined benefits pension system, and in that objective, we concur. But let me be absolutely clear. The path to preserving our pension cannot and must not run through your pockets. In other words, all of us working together must fight these cuts and instead find another road to tackling the pensions funding issues. At a time when the wealthiest among us have done extremely well, both before and during this horrible pandemic, we can and must ensure that they begin to pay their fair share. Add in this week's announcement that the state is expecting a flood of new tax revenue and stimulus money from Washington, it is obvious that the solution to the pensions issues should not be cutting benefits and hiking costs on teachers, the majority of whom are women. While we enjoin the fight against these unfair cuts, let me remind you that nothing is imminent. The treasurer has made her recommendations, but we have yet to hear from the governor, and the legislature hasn't even begun discussing their options. In other words, this process will play out over the next several months. And that's where you come in. Over the next few days, we will be sharing with you ways you can get involved in efforts to convince the legislature that they must find solutions that refrain from cutting benefits and hiking costs on teachers. We can win this fight, but only if we band together, organize, and send a clear message. We will oppose any plan that relies on slashing benefits and hiking costs on teachers. Thank you for all you do every day, and thank you for standing together at this critical time.